Fast break from the left. Enriquez is there for the putback. There for the putback. Pero deep na si Castor for the corner three. Jared Castor hits that three-point.
Sabi niya si Flores, laro lang ng bata kumatake at 12 na.
So we have a fronting on Wolverine. Sidney on Wolverine throwing up a triple.
Joseph is not known as a three-point shooter. Pero ito si Cross.
Hirap mapasok ito ng Lentran Heights. Andoy Estrella. At may foul na tinawag dito. Castigaro completes that fast break play. Down low to Ilagan. Ilagan for three. Ilagan is on fire. Long distance three. Ginamitan pa ng pantay. Lista mo na. Isang mainit na pagbati mula dito sa lungsod ng San Juan sa loob ng Phil Oil Flying V Center kung saan handa na ang defending champions San Beda College na makipagbakbakan sa Arellano University. Ito po ang dalawang koponan na nagharap sa finals noong Season 90 at Season 92 and they will go at it again for the first time dito sa Season 93 ng NCAA. Maraming salamat sa pagtutok sa SNA at sa SNA HD Sky Cable Channel 166. We are also greeting everybody watching all over the world via the Filipino channel at sa pamamagitan ng live streaming sa sports.abs-cbn.com. Ang huling laro, ang huling bakbakan bago magtapos ang first round of eliminations dito sa Season 93 ng NCAA. Mabuhay Pilipinas at maraming salamat po sa pagtutok ngayon. Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Anton Rojas, joined once again by the man who always knows when it's game time, Migs Bustos.
Of course, Anton, in the NCAA, we're always ready for game time. Alam mo nga, sabi mo nga, last game of the first round, alam mo, ang bilis ng panahon. Last game of the first round, last game of the first round. And we all can't wait. No matter where these teams are in the standings, it's always going to be a great game. Siyempre, kasi nga, rematch of the finals ito.
These are two of the most successful teams in recent memory dito sa NCAA sapagkat ang dalawang kupunan na ito ay umabot nga in two of the last three finals of the NCAA.
As alam mo, Anton, as we can see in the team standings, as I said a while ago, medyo magkalayo itong dalawang ito. San Beda at 2nd place and Arellano at 7th at 3 and 5. Pero San Beda muna 2.5 games behind the league-leading LPU Pirates. Their last game was against Perpetual. Tinrabaho nila yon at an away game last August 17. They won 57-53. Ang Arellano naman unlikely at 3 and 5 and almost lost to CSB, but they used a late rally to squeak past the Blazers noong 4 days ago dito, noong August 25 sa Phil Oil Flying V Center, Anton.
Sinabi mo nga 4 days ago lang, nung huling naglaban ng Arellano University. Pero itong San Beda, 12 araw na ang nakalipas mula nung sila'y huling naglaro sa NCAA Season 93. And it wasn't even here at the Phil Oil Flying V Center. They played in Perpetual. And what a game that was. Only a 4-point victory para sa mga Bedista. And Clint Doligas was the hero in that game. Para sa kupunan ni Coach Boyet Fernandez, he hit the go-ahead 3-point basket with 49 seconds to go to give the Red Lions a 55-53 lead.
It was a low-scoring ball game. Alam nyo nga, kung hindi na napanood yung larong ito, as we can see on our screens, at the end of the first quarter, the score was 10-9. At the end of the half, it was 37-35. So it was really a defensive type of ball game. Clint Doligas was the man of the moment when he hit that go-ahead 3-point bucket that's there. When you needed him the most, he was there to deliver 11 points, 8 rebounds, and this player from Hope Christian High School is averaging close to 10 points and 5 boards per game.
He's been amazing for Coach Boyet Fernandez, this 6'3" forward from Iloilo, finding a new home dito sa Lions Den. So if he is a Red Lion, ito namang si Levi de la Cruz is a pitbull. He's only 5'7", Migs. Imagine, he's shorter than us, but he has a big heart at pinakita niya ang kanyang pinakamagandang performance sa kanilang huling laban 4 days ago against CSB. As you mentioned, a career-high 24 points for Levi de la Cruz.
As you mentioned, Pitbull, 5'7". He is a stocky guard. He can drive, he can shoot the three. He can play great defense. Just an all-around guy for Arellano. As we can see, one of the big shots by Levi de la Cruz. He was crucial in that fourth quarter. 12 out of the 29 points para sa Arellano against CSB. Alam mo ba, Anton, prior to that, Levi de la Cruz only scored 25 total points.
Wow.
In his first 7 games, and pumutok nga siya against the CSB Blazers, 24 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists to go with that.
And this native from Davao really finding a home, a new home dito sa Arellano side with Coach Jericho Diniero, who we saw, Migs, was very happy after that big shot na naipasok ni Levi de la Cruz. Now, we did say that this is the end of the last game of the first round of eliminations. Malapit na rin ang All-Star game natin. It will be this Friday, and I believe Roxanne Montealegre, who's at courtside right now, has something about that for us. Isn't that right, Rox?
Yes, Anton, and hello, Mix. Hello din sa ating mga kapamilya na sumusubaybay hanggang sa last day ng first round namin. Hopefully, andito pa rin kayo dahil exciting talaga ang mga games. At syempre, this Friday na nga, Anton, kagaya ng sinabi mo, ang All-Star Game. Kaya naman, perfect ang ating question of the day. Sino bang player ang gusto mong makita sa NCAA All-Star Game? Sagutin niyo lamang yan using the hashtag NCAA Season 93, hashtag NCAA Strong. Ano sa tingin niyo, Migs and Anton, sino para sa inyo?
Alam mo, teka lang, Rox. Anton, tatanungin kita, ikaw, sinong gusto mong makita? It can be a player or group of players na makita sa All-Star Game.
Alam mo, Migs, I want to be fair to everybody. Everybody should get a fair shot at making it to All-Star Game. Pero ang balita ko, ang pangalan daw ng mga kupunan na sasabak sa All-Star ay Heroes at Saints. So, I wonder who will make up the group of Heroes and the group of Saints.
Well, alam mo talagang, ngayon nga wala pa kasing lineup pero marami talagang nagpakita ng kanilang gilas dito sa NCAA Season 93. Pero kung ako ang tatanungin mo, Anton, ang gusto kong mapanood ay yung mga all-business na players katulad nila CJ Perez, Ray ng Batak, Tay Chodoro, Robert Bolick, Ken Salado. And speaking of business, since Mr. Pure Business, it was your birthday yesterday. It was a Monday yesterday, it was a holiday. And Mr. Pure Business, we will surprise you with a birthday cake.
Oh my God.
Okay, happy birthday, Anton.
Thank you so much.
From your
Thank
SNA
you.
family, syempre you've been a guide to all of us. Maraming salamat sa iyo, Mr. Pure Business. And kung di dahil sa iyo, talagang hindi kami the broadcasters that we are today. Maraming salamat, Anton, and happy birthday.
Maraming salamat sa inyo lahat. Everybody who greeted me yesterday, I love you guys. Thank you so much for the love and support. Everybody, all the members of the SNA broadcast team. Mix, I'm speechless right now. Thank you to the Arellano fans right now. Mix, since you're an anchor yourself, kindly take us home and take us to the game.
Alright, so sa aming pong pagbabalik, syempre ang San Beda and Arellano sasabak na dito sa NCAA Season 93. Magbabalik po kami ng NCAA sa SNA.
Raj Tompo, point guard.
Robert Bolick, point guard. Franz Abuda, forward.
JV Mocon, power forward.
Tang Kwapie, center.
Marvin Taiwan, point guard.
Reniel Viloria, shooting guard.
Archie Concepcion, shooting guard.
Lervin Flores, center.
Eli Ongolo, center.
And we are all set for the last game of the first round of eliminations, and it is a good one, a rematch of last year's final series sa pagitan ng kupunan ni Robert Bolick at San Beda College Red Lions at ang Arellano University Chiefs. Maraming salamat muli sa pagtutok ngayon sa SNA as we take a look at the starting lineups for both squads, and we have a very surprising turn of events as Eli Ongolo figuring in perhaps his first start in his NCAA career.
Besides Eli Ongulo in the big game like this, Ken Salado is coming off the bench, and Levi De La Cruz, who had a great game last game, is also coming off the bench. Para naman sa San Beda, Raj Tonko, Robert Bolick, Don Atangua, Franz Abuda, JV Mocon will be there, and Robert Bolick will start this game.
I am as surprised right now as the starting unit by Coach Jerry as I was earlier when you guys surprised me with that birthday cake. So thank you very much, guys. You guys are the best team ever. But we've got business to take care of, and we have Arellano versus San Beda going at it right now. Ongulo wins the tip, and he gets it to Taiwan. Now Ken Salado, who is the main man para sa Arellano University, coming off the bench for this one. Concepcion, mintes ang kanyang unang three-point attempt. It is San Beda basketball. Balling. Binigay dito kay Raj Tonko. Ginamit ang screen ni Tangwa. Bokon. Gives it up to Abuda. Abuda drops it down low para kay Tangwa. Kicks it out to Balling. Balling for three. Robert Bolick lighting up a fire early.
Great shot by Robert Bolick right there. Bailout three-pointer. Alam mo, Anton, Robert Bolick, I don't know if you will agree with me, but arguably, he's one of the best point guards right now in college basketball in the whole of Philippines.
If you would put him as a point guard, I think he would be a big matchup problem mix for anybody because of his talent as an offensive player and on defense as well, and his size.
Yes. Talent and maturity comes with Robert Bolick.
Nakikita natin mix agresibo itong si JV tsaka si Robert dahil nakita naman natin nung naglaro sila sa Perpetual, they came off the bench.
And right now, I guess Coach Boyd Fernandez wants to start strong, get that offense right away.
Speaking of offense, Concepcion is able to float that one up and in. And this is what Robert Bolick can do, the versatility. That's why you have to play him tight. Just like Abanez is doing right now. Bolick binigay kay Abuda. Bokon. Naghanap ng kakampi. 6 na segundo. Natitira sa shot clock. Tonko has to shoot. Tonko. And a foul called on Taiwan.
Mortal sin yun. Never foul a jump shooter. Lalo na paubos na yung shot clock. Raj Tonko didn't really have a good shot right there. Pero itong si Taiwan, hindi lang nakapag-press ng brake pedal right away.
There we see Coach Jerry Codeniera. Arellano University pinahinto ang kanilang 4-game losing skid with the win against CSB. Devon Potts will be coming off the bench today. Now, itong Arellano University, one thing we have to take note from that win against CSB was that they were down by 16 mix. How did they overcome that 16-point deficit?
Well, I guess they just really turned on the switch come third quarter. Itong Arellano is also known for their defense and their quickness. Yung kanilang strength, yung kanilang guards eh. And Levi De La Cruz was just that guy na nagkalagang spark ng offense. You wouldn't expect that it was Ken Salado, pero good thing for Arellano, you have other options to be able to spark, to be able to be that spark on offense.
Abanez kicking it out. Three-pointer on the way. And Archie Concepcion, he was looking for that shot earlier, finally got it to go down. And it looks like Concepcion might be in for a big game here as we see this drive by Craniel Viloria. Concepcion blocked by Tangwa. It is San Beda basketball.
Great hustle by Donald Tapa, not giving up on that play.
Wait a minute. Speaking of hustle, here come the Chiefs. Viloria again. And he's able to draw a foul. He will head to the line for 2.
Well, alam mo, Anton, itong kailangan gawin ng Arellano just to be pesky, just to out-hustle and out-effort, out-work via San Beda Red Line. Alam naman ni Coach Jerry na talagang tirado siya sa kanyang lineup ngayon. Pero as Concepcion makes this floater, the defense will turn into offense just like this.
Makes ibang klaseng Arellano ang ating napapanood ngayon. These are not the guys that we were mentioning in the finals last year. It's only Viloria who's the most prominent name here on the floor right now.
Kasi sanay tayo mga Ken Salado, Zach Nichols, Brian Meca. And these guys that I'm mentioning are all coming off the bench. But si Gong Flores will also come from the bench, come off from the bench.
Eli Ongolo recovering. And I did check the statistics. This is officially the first official start of Eli Ongolo in his NCAA career.
Alam mo, what a way to start itong si Eli Ongolo. Ongolo played 2 years already, 2 to 3 years for Coach Jericho Deniera. It's about time that he gets the break that he deserves.
And he does have the size. It's just a matter of the skills catching up to that size. Pero ito, nabigyan siya ng pagkakataon ni Coach Jericho Deniera to try to match up with this guy right here, Donald Tangwa.
And perhaps the reason also for that start itong si Eli Ongolo. Alam mo, kahit nandiyan yung skills, kahit nandiyan yung talent, bali wala kung hindi mo na-expose yung talent.
Taiwan, handing it off to Abanez. Concepcion faking the handoff. Marvin Taiwan, binigay dito kay Viloria. Viloria with a crossover. Ongolo was the recipient of that pass, but it was deflected as we go back to Roxanne Montenegro.
San Beda experienced a seesaw battle during their last game against Perpetual Hell. And both teams played defensively very well, pero they both struggled offensively. Para kay Coach Boyd Fernandez, sabi niya, nahihirapan sila with the last game, not just because of the heat, it was a new venue, it was the home court, but now there are no more times for excuses. Sabi niya, this time they expect the same because they're coming up against the defense minister himself, who is Coach Jericho Deniera. Pero he doesn't want to repeat the same scenario, kaya sabi niya sa mga players niya, you have to stop the shooters, you have to stop a fast break kind of team, you also have to hustle so hard this game, especially this is the last one for the season, for the first round, at more than anything, sabi niya, I want to find the right aggression, especially sa mga ibang players niya na hindi pa natin nakikita nagpapasiklab dito, kagaya nila Davon Pat. So abangan natin, sino ba ang magpapakigilas ngayon? Ano sa tingin niyo? Sino sa tingin niyo? Anton and Mix?
Maraming salamat, Roxanne. Following up on your report, may tanong ako para sa iyo, Mix.
Yes, sir.
Have we seen the most aggressive Red Lions this season?
Alam mo, not yet. Hindi pa sila, just like CJ Perez and the LPU Pirates, hindi pa sila nagpipeak. Maybe they're at their 70 and 80%, and that's always a good sign for the coaching staff because in NCAA, napakahabang season, and you want them to peak at the right time.
Why do you think sometimes teams maybe are holding back a little just to save something that the other teams haven't seen late in the season?
Because if you peak right away, it's very hard to recover. Kapag you're all cast out, kapag you're all maxed out, it's very hard to bring it back. Kasi syempre physically and mentally draining kapag ganun.
Let's take a look at this Vivo perfect shot, perfect selfie right here. JV Mocon finding Robert Bolling for 3, the first field goal of the game. Timeout muna tayo ang ating talaan. 10 para sa mga Bedista, 7 para sa Arellano University. We'll be back. This is season 93 of the NCAA. Sinabi ko nga kanina na in the past 3 years, these two teams have faced off, San Beda and Arellano, twice in the finals. At ito ang nangyari last year.
Well, last year, of course, we cannot not mention about the presence of Gio Halalon. He was the reason why the AU Chiefs steered on to the finals. Pero game 1 and 2, hindi nga pinala doon ng Arellano. Perhaps naubos din sila coming into the finals. I was talking to Coach Jerry prior to the season and sabi niya, bonus na lang daw yung makapasok sila sa finals. When they won against Mapua in that Final Four series, for them, that was it. And it was a big achievement for them to be able to reach the finals.
Arellano and San Beda have been facing off since Arellano joined the league in 2009. And Arellano has only won 3 times against San Beda in 22 meetings. So this is the 23rd meeting and Arellano hoping to get win number 4 kontra sa mga Red Lions. At eto na, unti-unti nang pinapasok ni Coach Jerry ang kanyang mga main gunners. Ken Salado is in. Lervin Flores is also in as well.
Well, speaking of main gunners, ito rin, pumasok na rin itong sila Davon Pats. Well, siya pa lang, pero marami pong off-the-bench na players dyan na pwede rin gumawa. There's still Nununoa, Bonsubre, Presbitero.
Jeremy Cabanag is also in. Former hotshot from West Negros University. Returning to the Red Lions lineup for season 93 as Mocon floats that one up and in.
JV Mocon, the mold of a stretch 4. He can shoot, he can dribble, he can also play the post down low.
Viloria to Flores. What a move by Gong Flores. Umupo sa ere.
Umupo sa ere, bigyan mo ng kape. Adjusting that shot is Gong Flores.
Panoorin natin muli itong Milo Dutri upcalling move of the quarter.
Well, look at that. Very cranial Viloria, the slicing in. He thought, Gong Flores thought the Von was gonna challenge that shot. Hence that in-air adjustment. Umupo sa ere, nagkape, bigyan mo ng popcorn, bigyan mo ng pagkain, Gong Flores. Gotta see it thrice.
Parang nagtimpla pa. Dinagdagan pa ng asukal. Devon Potts connecting on his first field goal here in the game. Now, Devon Potts is one of the players whose numbers are down from last year. And the entire San Beda's community is waiting for Devon to explode. So they want to see the old Devon. Cabana to Taqwa. One-on-one against Flores, and Taqwa, easy money for him.
Well, good to see Donna Taqwa on the court. Nakita nga natin last year under 12th or 13th game. He suffered an ACL injury, pero ngayon good to see him healthy and 100%.
Viloria missing on that jumper. Mocon with the board. Here comes Robert Bolick. Very brief rest for Robert Bolick, Mix. Traveling ang tinawag doon kay Devon. Now that's the difference between Devon this season and last season. Last season, titira na ni Devon yun eh. Wala nang hesitation. This time, he decided to fake a little bit and dribble, and that's what caused the traveling violation.
Maybe that's something that he wants to develop in the aspect of his game. Siyempre, hindi lang siya known as a catch-and-shoot guy. He wants to be able to drive it, create a little diversity, of course, on his offense.
Bolick. De La Cruz, the man of Arellano, is now in. Devon throws it back outside. De La Cruz coming off that career-high performance, 24 points in their last game. Bolick with a spin. Sumobra lang off the glass. Here comes Levy De La Cruz. Umaarangkada. De La Cruz for three. No good. Underneath, basket is good. And Rems Alcoriza announcing his entry to the game. Para kay Coach Jerry Codiniera. San Beda still leads though, 16-11. Now I did say that sa darating na Biyernes, it will be our NCAA All-Star Day. At ito mga naka-lineup na events. Nariyan ang ating NCAA All-Star Shooting Stars. So we're very interested to see that. Mix, you hosted this one last year, itong NCAA All-Star Skills Challenge.
Skills Challenge, Shooting Stars, 3-point shootout, slam dunk contest. Ayun.
And I also remember you demonstrated the Skills Challenge last year. Si Coach Hammer naman, dinemo yung slam dunk natin.
Buti nga nakataktak si Coach Hammer nun eh.
At syempre ang ating main event, the NCAA All-Star Game featuring the Saints and the Heroes. So ito ang ating tanong for Twitter in relation to NCAA All-Star on Friday. Sinong player ang gusto mo makita maglaro sa NCAA All-Star Game?
Kanina, on top of the coverage, ang bangkit na ako, CJ Perez, pwede si Tay Chodoro, Reynang Batak. So kung meron kayo mga natitipo ang mga player, i-tweet nila, hashtag NCAA Season 93, hashtag NCAA Strong, and don't forget the ABS-CBN Sports handle. That's at ABS-CBN Sports on Twitter.
At ng mga pangalan na binanggit mo, Migs, very capable and qualified to be a part of the NCAA All-Star Game sa darating na Biyernes. And we have our heroes who won the gold medal in the SEA Games in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Paseramer and Kiefer Ravena.
The Hammer and the Phenom. Of course, they go way back. Nakita ko nga Instagram post ni Ravenna, sila na Baser Amer, they go, still high school days, sila talaga yung magkaribal. And right now, they're one of the best of friends, of course, bringing pride and glory to the country.
Baser, as a high school player, was a triple-double machine for the San Beda Red Cubs. And Kiefer was a guy that you would give the ball to when the clock was winding down, and you know he would just make that shot.
Yes. And speaking of making shots, Allen Enriquez announcing his entry to the game with that point-blank layup.
So eto na, Arellano University starting to get their rhythm, but Takwa is also getting his rhythm. A smooth move to the basket. Eto na makes ang ating mga tweets from everybody watching right now. From Ninya, Forca, si Jeo, sana ang gusto ko mapanood, but for now he can't. Get well soon, bro. And watching behind right now. Watching behind Mr. Game Time. Thanks, Bustos. Ayun po, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, kahit nandito sila sa loob ng Live Center, nag-tweet pa rin.
Ito nga, sabi ni Coach G, ako gusto ko makasama sa All-Star yung mga panelist. Aba, para maiba daw. Mapapalaban tayo, Coach.
Sige, Coach. Kasama mo si Coach Hammer. RJ Corpus says Robert Bolick para i-support sa All-Star Game sa Friday. And thank you so much for the greeting. Ilang taon na ako? I am 31 years blessed, and I'm just thankful to be a part of this great team with Mix Bustos and everybody from ABS-CBN. Maraming salamat po. And to everybody who greeted me yesterday, maraming salamat.
Siyempre, announcing also his presence is Ken Salado. Strong drive to the basket. Walang takot na sumalaksak si Ken Toy.
And we have one of the new faces dito sa San Beda, si Ken Mark Carino. Kasama yan ni Clint Doliguez when they transferred to the Red Lions den. Devon Potts giving it up to Robert Bolick. Na ito yung pinag-usapan natin kanina, Migs, why we think Robert Bolick is one of the toughest matchups as a point guard because of this. Robert Bolick has the size, he can shoot over you, or he can drive into the basket. That time, pinili ni Robert na tirahin na lang sa labas.
And also, he's a big guard, so defensively, he will give you a hard time. Considering his matchups right now, if you look at all the universities, the colleges, and schools in Metro Manila, he has that size and height advantage kontra sa kanyang mga matchups.
The thing is, Robert Bolick is more known as a shooting guard, but he can't play the point guard position. The ball will stay with Arellano University. At sa tingin ko, Migs, nakita nga natin kanina, Robert Bolick had a very brief rest. The reason why he was brought back in was because Levy de la Cruz was brought in by Coach Jericho Diniera para may size advantage ang Red Lions.
Usually, kapag may mga sinasab na player, puputin sa dulo ng bench, magsusuot ulit ng warmer. Pero Robert Bolick, sabi ni Coach Boyd Fernandez, dito ka lang sa may coaches kasi ready ka to check back in again. And totoo nga, kasi nga pinasok ito si Levy de la Cruz.
Baguio backing down the captain of Arellano, Enriquez. Oh, Jeremy Cabanan knocking down that jumper off that pass by Baguio. Salado accelerates. Salado, one of the best at drawing fouls. .2 seconds ang natitira dito sa first quarter of this finals rematch sa pagitan ng San Beda at Arellano University. Kentoy Salado knocking down the first free throw. And there it is, Salado making both. As we see, one of Arellano's former point guards, the very powerful Nard Pinto. Always nice to see these legends come here and support the current crop of stars from their respective universities. Nakita natin Archie Concepcion, one of the new faces from the Arellano side, making his presence felt. Siyempre, di magpapatalo dyan si Robert Bolick.
Robert Bolick with that first 3 of the game. Daniel Vilore with his drive to the basket and good assist. Ito nga, nagkape sa ere. Ito si Kong Flores.
That's definitely going to show up sa ating top 10 plays ng NCAA. Let's take a look at it one more time. Different angle. For a guy of his size, very impressive to see him do that. Devon Potts. The entire San Beda community waiting for him to heat up. The Red Lions are on top 23-18 against the Chiefs. Magbabalik po tayo para sa quarter number 2 dito sa Season 93 ng NCAA sa SBC.